What episode is this?
Episode 4.
Nice. Hi, guys. We are doing our 4th episode, which is on table runners, and you see me rapidly rushing to iron out the last seam because I'm a procrastinator and I missed a giant hole.
Oh, I guess we're going to sew that real quick.
Okay. Actually, we don't really need to. I'm just going to use this as an example.
Okay.
Come on over. So, off to a great start already. I'm going to come over here as a backdrop and sit and listen to the lecture portion. So today is table runners, one of my favorite things to do because it's super simple, as you can see. So with table runners, they are so simple to do. You really can be incredibly creative. You can go as simple as literally this, which is just 2 random fabrics that I happen to love. Throw your main print in the center, something big and bold. Throw some dark on the outside, and then quilt a storm. Like, I'm planning on doing some cross hatches in here. My original plan went out the window because we sold our Sashiko.
Sad.
I know, right?
I mean, happy for Marlene, but I miss the Sashiko.
Marlene, congrats, you got a great machine, but we miss it. So, cross hatches in the center, and some sort of really fun thing on the outside. Haven't decided yet, but placemats, table runners, these things are great for practicing your free motion quilting and your quilting. So this is a great experience, and like I said, super fast, super easy. It does not take a lot of fabric. Literally all this particular one is with the fabric by, I think I did 15 inches. Oh, that's backwards.
I will say it's very easy to make a table runner suit your table and fit it exactly as well, because like hypothetically, if this light blue was the size of a table runner pattern, obviously it's easy to add a border or something like that to make it as big for your table.
So this center section on this particular one was 10.5 inches to accommodate my seam allowance. And then I had 3 strips of my background at 5 inches to accommodate seam allowance. So 1 strip here, 1 strip here, and then the remaining strip you cut in half and you do for your end pieces. And boom, table runner. Super fast, super simple. Great way to show off those giant prints that you don't want to cut up because it's too pretty and you're like, oh no, I ain't cutting that up.
Agree.
So great way to do that. So table runners, super simple, and this is not that much fabric, and you can change it out for every season. So I can make one for Halloween, I can make one for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's, just a random Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Speaking of, I want some tacos
Which
now.
I do have plans to make a taco quilt out of all of my wrappers.
Love it. So you can go as simple as that, or this is one that we want to talk about. So, guys, I'm going to keep pushing border prints because they aren't getting any love, and they are amazing. So with this one, this is one of our border prints that has been here for 2 years now. 2 guys. Literally all I did.
And it's so pretty.
It's so pretty and so simple for Christmas. So this one, I did cut the length of the direction. The reason behind the border print being absolutely amazing is that you just purchase the length of your table. So if you have a real long table, like an 80+ inch table, and they do exist, I've seen them, then you just purchase the length and you don't have to piece anything. You just go in here, pick a line and cut along it, which is exactly what I did. And then I took a simple piece of gold,
Something else from that collection,
and red because it's just pretty, and I'm going to sew that together. And then I'm going to take this piece and send it in the opposite direction. And these will be available at the shop eventually to look at. Sorry, guys.
Perfect. And that way, no matter which side of the table you're sitting on, you're looking at the buildings the right direction.
Correct. And you notice that it went from being real thin to a really decent sized table.
And you can have like these as the exposed part that everyone looks at, and then this is where all your silverware and candles and everything goes.
Exactly. And if you want to make this really interesting, and I have done this before, the stuff that you use to Insulbright, the stuff that you use to put inside of hot pads, replace the batting with Insulbright and the whole thing becomes a giant hot pad.
Ooh, yes.
And that way you can set it up on your serving station, and you don't have to worry about 1,002 tiny hot pads. It just goes on top.
And you don't have, it won't hurt your table at all. That's really smart, actually.
I've done that a couple times with Christmas ones.
I love that just for like a family style meal. That's really smart.
Yep. Insulbright, guys. Or double down on the hot pad with the batting, and it works just as well. So this is really a good idea of what you can do with these border prints is throw them the length, make a big old table runner, and then with the remaining bit, because there's really not that much remaining on this piece, I can turn this into napkins or even placemat, pot holders.
That's what I was going to do, is thread something up for a rolled edge. Oops.
So these guys are the basic ones. So these are absolutely amazing. Super simple. You can pop these out in about 30 minutes flat. These are great for those last minute gifts, great for teacher gifts, great for coworker gifts, boss gifts, things like that. And they're easy. So table runners can also be gotten a little bit more difficult.
And like you said from the get-go, everybody's getting handmade presents this year, so.
Table runners are so customizable because you can choose the length. So this is one that Robin has done. Look, she did a great job, guys.
And quilted on the Sashiko.
Yep.
I will always brag about that machine. I really love it.
So this is one that Miss Robin did. Just simple squares, put them together in a beautiful, stunning arrangement, did some basic Sashiko quilting, and you see how little quilting you actually need on a table runner. And she made hers. It looks like hers is going to be right around 30, 40-ish.
12 times 3.
Oh, I ain't doing math this morning.
36 inches long.
Thank you.
36 by 12 is the size of this one.
And this one is really, really cute. So, and very fall themed. So, as you can see, you can just put together 3 random 12-inch blocks, and you have a good one. You can go in with some. I'm saving that one for last.
I know.
That one's impressive.
Free motion. And these little Scotties were cut out with an AccuQuilt die.
Yep. So you have the option for some basic applique. You can go way more advanced applique. Some basic free motion.
Turn it around so I can.
This thing.
It's really
My fun to
cute.
look at.
This one's on loan from a customer, but I love
Everybody
this.
tell Barbara she did a great job, and we love this one.
It's really cute. Yeah, I love that one, and it looks like it's about the same size as Robin's.
Yep. 12-inch blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So you can see how it can go from very basic, simple squares into a table runner. And then you get the people like Rosemary who make the most amazing samples. And this is a table runner that has not been quilted yet. So you can really go for it, guys. Like, this is the cutest spring table runner I've ever seen.
And this one I'll actually be quilting in the embroidery hoop, which, like I said before, I think will be one of our videos eventually, is quilting in the hoop.
We might actually do this one in that one.
Since I'm going to quilt it like that anyway.
Exactly. So you have all these really great pieces. Very simple to do, very easy. Just squares, long pieces, and then, yeah, it was bad, guys. So we have some really cute table runner books. This one is all Christmas themed, but they don't necessarily have to be Christmas. Just remove the joy from that, and you've got a really nice table runner that you can use year round.
Agreed.
And some really cute trees that you could do spring, summer, fall, winter.
Ooh, yes.
Just saying. Get creative in life. Sydney and I absolutely adore this one. And it's got 2 table runners in it. So it's got a more advanced triangle one.
Not terrible.
It's really easy, actually.
Strip piece.
And I know technically this is a wall hanging.
Table topper.
But.
Ah, yes.
Which is
adorable.
And there's a really cute table topper in here. So these are all Halloween themed.
But obviously don't necessarily have to be.
Exactly. And then Farmhouse Fresh has a really cute table runner in it too, along with a full place setting. So this one's got some applique. This is turned applique, which will be a video because someone has requested it. Guys, if you have ideas for videos, please, please, please tell us. So as you can see on theirs, they did pretty simple. Really easy. It's just a strip of fabric, kind of like I did. That is going to be a good chunk of your basic table runner. And then this one's actually one of my favorites. This is Patchwork Picnic, and she has this really cute one in here with some birds.
Is this Gracie's book? Yes, Gracie Larson. We love her.
I love it. So as you can see, you've got the really cute birdie birds, And you can really use these really cutesy blocks like that. And it's a great way of showing off your piecing skills in a small amount.
Sweet.
So for those people that you're like, oh, I like you, but I don't want to make a quilt for you, Table runner.
Also, if you guys have never heard of Gracie Larson, I can't think of her Instagram handle right now, but she makes so much super cutesy blocks.
Yes,
she has a series of like 80 different breeds of dogs. She makes the cutest stuff.
There's a bear in here that I am absolutely in love with because bears.
And everything she does is traditional pieced. There's no applique. There's no paper piecing.
Look at that bear.
Sweet. I do have one comment. It says, I love these, but I have a round table. So I have two different thoughts for that.
Oh, yes.
One would be that round table topper that we just looked at. I don't know if we want to... I'll dig for that while you talk.
Go for it. So when you have a round table, it's actually really easy to do. Just going to grab one of these and peel it. You want to cut a square. We're going to get out a ruler, a pen, and some string.
I love that one. There are lots of round patterns out there. And you know what else works as a surprisingly great table topper? Christmas tree skirt panels.
Exactly.
Love it.
So if you have a round one, we're going to pretend this is a square. You're going to fold this in half like that. And we're going to move all this
gently. Oh, someone wants a paper piecing video.
Pam. We're going to have to get in touch with Pam. I know the basics of paper piecing, and I'm fairly decent at it now.
I know the basics of English paper piecing, but not machine paper piecing. I know nothing of that.
So what you want to do now, if you have a round table topper, let's see if
go ahead and cut it. Go crazy.
Okay.
I think that was just a remnant anyway. We can use it here.
Let's see. I wish I had some actual yarn because that would make my life easy, but thread will work too.
Anything that you can pin down to that center point.
Yes, you see this. Don't do as I do, guys. I'm dangerous.
We weren't exactly prepared for this, but that's okay.
There's a reason that they gave me a klutzy cutter.
You know, I'm the one that cut my fingertip off, which, thank goodness, has grown back completely. I didn't cut it too bad.
All right. So this is actually... Oh, and that piece is damaged anyway.
Perfect. So you're going to get a piece of yarn or something like that and cut it the radius of your table. So it's going to be from the center point to as big as you want the table topper to be.
And then I'm going to take a piece of thread, preferably yarn because it's a little easier to see.
And work with.
Yep. And we're going to put it right there, and we're going to tie a loop, and then we'll stick that in there.
Something else you can do is with yarn, you can also cover it in chalk and then just kind of pop it and it'll leave chalk marks on there for you. I think that's more of like a builder thing, but totally work.
Hey, builders have some great ideas, guys. Dang it.
Also, it's only $9.28. I don't know. I literally don't know what you have planned for this video.
Oh, I honestly expected that to last a little longer. I was going to piece together that one table isn't runner and let you do your napkins.
Which I'm not prepared for.
Guys, we're not prepared this week. Also, did everybody get a chance to see Robin last night?
I haven't seen her on the news yet. I saw the link. I shared the link to WLOS's story about Robin, but I have not seen the video yet. But our owner, Robin, was the person of the week on our local news for the humanitarian award that she won from Baby Lock.
Yes, she is. All right. So now, what you want to do? And yes, I just did poke a hole in my placemat and my cutting mat, but I did it at the 31-inch line. Nobody ever cuts 31 inches.
It's the store mat.
So what you want to do is you're going to take your thread and you're going to pull this out taut and gently make some marks. And you want to kind of keep it around your pen.
The same size. You could even tie it there and just draw a circle.
Roughly where to put. So just like that. Whoop. And this is why you want to use a proper...
Yeah, a proper setup. We weren't prepared for this, but I think we get the idea.
So you want to come in here and... keeping this taut.
Perfect. It's a circle. I'm going to be honest. I would just eyeball it.
That's honestly a good way of doing it, but if you want to be measured properly...
Yeah, I don't do things the right way.
So now I'm going to turn this towards me, and I'm going to come in here and pat that bunny. Guys, that is Always and Forever will be one of my favorite books. Comes out every Easter if you haven't got it.
Oh, Robin's watching.
Hi, Robin. Don't look at my bag cutting.
We were just bragging on you for being on WLOS.
And then you just come in and cut, following along that mark you just made. I know you guys probably can't see that mark very well because it was blue on red fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And if you miss a spot, it's okay, guys.
We need new rotary blades.
They're just back ordered like crazy.
Like everything. Round circle. And again, super duper piece to practice free motion on. There's your round table topper.
So that's how easy that is. And I would have ironed that first. So you can go iron it now, and if you want to, you can come in here and cut out scallops, which is actually really easy.
Something like
bias binding like Robin did.
Yeah, that would be very cute on the edge of a round topper.
So that is the basics of table toppers. So from here, let's see, how much time have we got left? What time is it?
Sorry, shaky. It's 9:31.
Oh man, I left plenty of time for your thing. You want to go set it up while I go over?
Yeah, Beth, you want to hold my phone and recorder?
I can hold your phone.
While I go thread up a serger.
But I won't be commentary like you.
Oh, come on. You did a good job with the commentary.
Well, you look pretty today.
Thank you.
What have you been doing?
So far we have gone over how to make a round table topper and placemat.
Ooh.
That works in everything. We've gone over how you can use a border print, guys. Border prints. To make a really cool table runner just by piecing them together. And it's all about practicing and finding your rhythm. And these will be pieced together here in store. And if you guys have any ideas for videos you want to see, let me know. I know the next one is going to be a really fun stand-up trick-or-treat bag. Because yes, a lot of places have said that they are not going to be doing trick-or-treating. However, little local communities are saying that they're going to be getting the kids together and kind of doing a social distance trunk-or-treating version. So a lot of kids are still going to do it. And honestly, if the kids don't get to go trick-or-treating this year, then I would make it, my niece is only going to get to go to her neighborhood. That's a whopping 4 houses. 4. So I'm planning on making her a bunch of a little trick-or-treat bag. I'm going to go get her a stuffed animal, get her some candy, some Halloween coloring books, and pop it in there. Because, I mean, that's just unfortunate. One of the best parts about Halloween is getting to dress up. And yes, the week of Halloween, we will be dressing up here at the store.
Not Beth. Beth won't be dressed up.
She will. I'll turn you into a black-eyed pea. All you need is a t-shirt with a pea on it and just paint your eye black.
All right, we can do that.
I've got a lot of really great honey ones. So guys, as you can see on these guys, they're very simple to do. You just got to be creative about it. This is the one that I'm most excited about.
Leslie said she loves your dress that shows up your hair.
Thank you. I got this from Hot Topic. I love it. So as you can see on this one, you can make a really wide table runner, or you can make it thin as you want. Personally, I like the wide ones because
that would be
kind of
cool.
like built-in placemats. You don't really need a placemat at this point. And look how cute that turned out.
That's really cute.
And that's literally from a border print. You just cut it to size, throw in a centerpiece, bind it, quilt it. And with this one, you can quilt it real intricate or you can leave it real basic. It's all up to you. And make napkins out of the remaining bit because as you saw, I really do have a little bit left. And I can easily come in here and cut out some napkins, make some napkins, make some, use that little green stripe and make some napkin cuffs. So plenty to choose from. Oh, and we are going to be doing, it has been requested, and we are going to be doing a quilt as you go placemat, or not placemat, pot holder and hot pad.
Ooh, so exciting.
I haven't decided which one's going to be first. I think, is next week still in September. We might do the pot holder in place and hot pad next week, since it's quilt as you go and you don't actually have to really bind it except for the oven mitt. So
that sounds exciting. And Amy says that she's going to have to rewind the video because it was so cool and she wants to make round table toppers now.
It's so easy, guys. You just need a square, a pen, and a piece of yarn because it's easier to hold on to, and you just create your curve and then you cut. And you can also use that method to create the little boop, boop, boop scallops.
Oh.
And perfect scallops. And that way you don't have to worry about, oh man, did I get one where it's just going to cut right in the center of another one. That way, they're already made. You don't have to worry about it.
That's so brilliant. You're so smart.
These are the things that I play with and what I do when I should be sleeping. Sleep is for the weak. This is also a good, this is also a really good, easy, simple present for those last minute people. I know a lot of people have been making their friends presents who are going through COVID right now. Sydney just came around the corner carrying a machine. She's so cute.
Oh, your dress is pretty too.
We love our dresses. Also, can we take a second just to talk about
signs.
how amazingly wonderful it feels outside?
Yeah.
It's so awesome,
I
which
love
is
it.
why I'm not sure how Sydney is dressed in a dress. Or
I
you,
already-
but
I
you at
told
least have
you.
sleeves.
Yeah.
I already
It's not
told you
cold.
this is year round.
It's not cold, guys.
Are you ready, Sydney?
Okay. So I was going to use batiks for napkins just because they're double-sided, which is really nice. But since we're on a roll with showing creative ways to use panels.
Okay.
Yes. And
Hi, guys.
Sergers are loud. A rolled hem is definitely the slowest thing that a serger does because that's a less than a millimeter stitch.
That is so
And it looks so professional, guys.
Yep, so you just do that on all four sides of anything and you have a finished napkin.
Or handkerchief.
Or handkerchief, yeah,
Pot
absolutely.
holders.
That is really cool.
I love it, guys.
That's a one-step project. Cut it out, sew it, and go.
And this is the Baby Lock Accolade.
Yeah, I was going to use the Triumph, but this one was already threaded up for a rolled hem.
Nice.
And then, of course, you would trim that thread, but then you also have a nice finished corner. You don't have to tie anything.
that.
That's
Look at that
amazing.
corner.
I know.
Love it.
Very professional. Yes, you do. Yeah, I think, and this specifically, this is a Paula Nagelstern panel, but that's the perfect size for like a little handkerchief.
Yes, it
Very
is.
cute. Love it. So that's my
bonus
part today.
handkerchiefs.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here, hold this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one more thing I want to talk about, and this is more theory just because I don't have my actual pieces with me. Because I'm horrible like that, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so on these, one thing I want to talk about is how you can improve on a basic table runner. You can add on tassels, you can add on lace, you can add on all that kitschy,
Pom-poms.
wonderful pom-poms. Make it fun, make it touchy.
Oh, someone asked how much is a serger. We can get you a serger anywhere from $500 to $6,000.
You want a baby lock one? They're really nice.
The baby lock ones are self-threading, which makes a world of difference.
Yes, it does. So on these, you can really go ahead above and beyond. Add a simple point. Add some tassels. You've got a really cool table runner. So just be creative. Hot fix crystals. I absolutely adore hot fix crystals, and we will be doing something with hot fix crystals closer to Christmas.
Table runners, I specifically always make double-sided. That way, when the season changes, all you have to do is flip it over.
So you can do a plain black, or you can do double-sided, which is our preferred method because we're lazy. And storage is kind of tight where we live. So
True.
if you have tight storage, make them reversible. So that was kind of very short. I'm sorry, guys. I thought that was going to be a little bit longer. But, hey, you learned how to make a round table topper. Those are super simple. For those, you will absolutely have to have bias binding.
Unfortunately.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to do bias binding.
We'll get someone in
We'll
here
get
to
someone
show
in
us
here
that.
who knows how to do it well, and we'll have them show you. But for round objects or anything with a curve, you are going to have bias binding.
Otherwise, it's going to stretch out terribly and
Yes,
twist
it
up.
does. Do not recommend straight binding on anything other than straight projects.
Mm-hmm.
The only time you need bias is if you have a curve. So, all right, guys, think about it. Think about your border prints, make you some table runners. These things are fast. These things are easy. You can go with these guys real fast. I'm out of words. You can make these easy, simple gifts.
Do we have a plan already for next week's video, or are we still thinking about what it'll be?
It's either going to be the stand-up Halloween tote,
Mm-hmm.
or it's going to be quilts as you go, hot holders, and oven mitts.
Okay.
I'd say the tote.
I agree. We need time to make Halloween stuff.
I think it's going to be the tote, guys.
Yay!
So
So like
it's
a
gonna
little
be super
stand-up
simple.
tote bag that holds candy for little trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, especially since people aren't going to get to do it. I had a depressing thought the other day, guys, and it really is depressing, and it's something that a lot of people haven't thought about yet. And that was my friend was like, "Oh, I can't wait to go see Santa," and I'm like, "Are they gonna let you do Santa this year?"
Oh.
So these can double down as, "Sorry, kids, we can't go sit on Santa's laps" bag.
Yeah.
So
Well, creativity is,
creativity, guys, that's the theme of 2020.
yeah, there you go.
It's not horribleness, it's just creativity.
There
Let's
you
be as
go.
creative as we can be. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. It's supposed to be really cool and wonderful.
Yay!
We're so excited for it.
Wait, I'm going to turn around and show everyone my pin.
Oh, yes.
Just because, it's going to be backwards on the video.
Hold on.
But it's the most wonderful time of the year. Hold on, yeah, you can do it.
Yes, it is.
Silly me.
Look
love
at it. It's so cute.
Because in, 3 days at least, it is
3
the
days
most
is
wonderful
fall.
time of year.
Finally.
Yay! Okay.
Look at her. She's so cute.
That's enough of me.
Oh, she's adorable. We love her. All right, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you guys. We'll
Bye.
see you next week. Bye.